Level 1. The Clinger. You will fight 40 males for the right to eat first. You will draw blood. You will lose everything the day you finally win it all. But right now you weigh 14 ounces and you can't open your eyes. You are 0 days old. You come into the world wet and screaming in red dirt at the edge of the acacia grove. The sun is already brutal. It's 94 degrees before 9 a.m. Your mother pulls you to her chest in one motion, and your fingers lock into her fur before you even know fingers are a thing you have. You hold on. That's the whole job. That's your entire life right now. Hold on. For the next 6 months, you go everywhere she goes. She walks, you ride. She runs, you ride. The troop covers 5 miles a day across open savanna, past lions, past hyenas, past things with teeth longer than your whole arm. You feel none of it. You are cargo pressed warm against her sternum, her heartbeat louder than the world. There are 47 members in this troop. You have already met maybe 6 of them. The others are just shapes and noise at a safe distance. Your mother filters all of it. Threat comes in, she pivots her body. You stay warm. You stay clean. You weigh 3 pounds by the end of week 4, and she carries every ounce without question. You think you understand what life in this troop is. You think it's this: warmth, motion, the smell of her fur, safety on every side. You don't. Level 2, the tumbler. You are 8 months old, you weigh just under 4 pounds, and for the first time, you let go. Not far, maybe 3 feet from your mother's side, but it's far enough that the air feels different. No heartbeat under your ear, no fur to grip, just red dirt, open light, and the sound of the other juveniles crashing through the dry grass 20 feet away. You take 4 steps toward the noise, then 4 more. Your mother watches but doesn't move. There are 6 juveniles in the playgroup. The oldest is maybe 3 years old and already twice your size. They chase and spin and slam into each other with a kind of joy that looks like violence. You stand at the edge of it for a long moment. Then one of them runs into you by accident and you fall. And something in you decides to get back up and run after him. This is the best thing your body has ever done. You leap at a low branch, maybe 18 inches off the ground, and you miss. You fall. The scrape on your left palm opens up red against the pale skin underneath. You lick it for an hour. You climb it again. You don't miss twice. Then it happens. The oldest juvenile, a male, stocky, with a notch already missing from his left ear, crosses the clearing and pins you flat in the dust. 4 seconds. 1 clean motion. He puts his weight on your back, you go still, and then he stands up and walks away. He doesn't look back. Not once. Like you weren't even interesting enough to finish. You get up. You rejoin the group. You feel fine. You feel the same. You don't understand yet that you're not. Level 3. The Scrapper. You are 2 years old. You weigh just under 9 pounds. And you are already learning that the grove has rules nobody said out loud. Dawn comes in orange over the fever tree. You find the fig before anyone else does. 1 ripe fig, fat and split at the bottom, lying in the red dirt where it fell in the night. You can smell it from 6 feet away. You close the gap fast. Then he's there, the stocky juvenile with the notched ear. He's bigger than you by half. He wants the fig. He shoulders into you hard and you stumble left, and something old and hot moves through your chest like a current you didn't know was in you. You don't back down. You spin. You lunge. You get your hands on him and your teeth find the side of his face, and you hold. He twists. You hold harder. He screams once, short and sharp, and then he steps back. He backs down. He breaks contact first. You stand over that fig with your heart slamming at about 180 beats per minute and blood running into your left eye from a shallow slash above your eyebrow. You didn't feel it happen. You feel it now. You eat the fig. Every bite. The scab seals over in 2 days. The wound above your eyebrow is small. It will fade. The older females glance at it. One of them looks at you a half-second longer than before. You don't notice the other thing yet. The juvenile with the notched ear doesn't come to the east side of the grove anymore. Not where you sleep. Not where you eat. The 2 of you used to chase each other through the dry grass for no reason. Just to do it. just because running felt good. Nobody chased you today. Level 4, the contender. You are 4 years old. You weigh 40 pounds. Almost all of it is muscle, and the muscle is new, and you can feel it. Your canines are in fully now, both of them. They sit in your jaw like tools you haven't learned to use yet, but everything around you already knows they're there. You bear them once at a mid-ranking male near the waterhole. Just once. He steps back 3 full paces without making a sound. You didn't even have to move your feet. That feeling. It's like air after a long climb. The sleeping cliff has 3 tiers. The alpha males hold the top, 20 feet up, flat and wide, warm from the sun even after dark. The juveniles crowd the bottom ledge, 4 feet off the ground, loud and restless. You are on the second tier now, 12 feet below the top, 8 feet above the lowest. You got there by walking up and not stopping, and the 2 males already there read your body and shifted left without a sound. You sleep in your spot every night this week. Each night it feels more like yours. The troop has 34 members. You know where most of them rank. You know which ones flinch and which ones don't. That map lives in you now, clean and clear and always running. You groom a female with a young infant and she lets you stay close for 20 minutes. That matters. That is real currency in here. The wins are real. You earned them. But the second tier sits at the cliff's outer edge. The rock is narrower there. The thorn scrub below is thick and black at night. You can hear things moving in it, low, soft things that don't make much noise on purpose. You sleep lighter than you did last month. You don't know why yet. Level 5, the challenger. You are 5 years old. The water hole is flat and bright at midday. The whole troop is there, 34 bodies in the heat, drinking, waiting, watching nothing in particular. Then you walk straight toward Kobe. He is 3rd rank. He has held that spot for 2 years. He outweighs you by 6 pounds, and he knows every trick you know. The troop stills. Even the infants stop. It lasts 11 seconds. You hit first, fast and low. He spins. You hold. He screams and breaks, turns his back, drops his head, walks away in short, stiff steps. It's over before most of them could even stand up straight. 11 seconds. The silence after it is loud. Then it breaks. Females bark and scatter and resettle, and the whole troop rearranges itself around a new fact. Around you. That afternoon, 3 females groom you without hesitation. No slow approach, no testing. They just come. You sit still for 40 minutes and let it happen, and you feel every second of it. Then you walk to the big fig tree, the dominant tree, the one with the thick canopy and the ground still cool underneath. You have never fed here first, not once. You sit down and you eat 60 figs before anyone else comes near. Nobody crowds you, nobody circles. For the first time in your life, you do not look over your shoulder while you feed. Not once. That is new. That is something. You are 3rd rank in a troop of 34. The sky is the same sky. The dirt is the same red dirt. But everything in it looks different from here. What you don't track yet. Kobe sits 20 feet away in the dry grass. 2 males sit beside him. They don't groom him. They don't move. They just watch you with flat, still eyes and wait. Level 6, the king. You are 6 years old. You weigh 65 pounds. Your mane is full. Your canines are as long as they will ever be. You are alpha. It happened fast, and it happened completely. The male above you? Gone. Driven out in a fight that lasted less than a minute at dawn, 19 days ago. Since then, the troop has not tested you once. Not one challenge. 34 animals and they all know. They part when you walk. Not slowly, immediately. This morning you lead them 6 miles across open ground, east toward the granite ridge where the rains left standing water. Dry grass, flat light, vultures circling something 2 miles north. You set the route without stopping to think about it. Your body just moves, and 33 bodies move behind you. Every one of them. No stragglers, no side paths. Your route, your pace. 6 miles and the whole troop flows like water at your back. That is not nothing. That is something enormous. At the pool, you drink first. You eat first, a clutch of wild figs, a gecko, the soft center of a fallen marula fruit. No one crowds you, no eyes watching for the moment you look away. You remember what that felt like. You don't feel it now. For one morning, the weight of it feels like glory. The best sleeping ledge is yours by rank, a wide, flat shelf of granite 12 feet up the cliff face, above the wind, above the juveniles, above everyone. You earned it, but you sleep on it alone. And it has been 3 months since you slept through until light. Every night, somewhere near 2 a.m., you open your eyes. You scan the dark below the cliff. You find nothing. You scan again anyway. Level 7, the Warden. You are 7 years old. You have 3 fresh scars on your right shoulder. They are still pink at the edges, still tight when you reach forward. A rival male from the Eastern troop cut them into you 8 days ago at the border. A skirmish that lasted 4 minutes and cost him 2 teeth and cost you that. You won. He ran. Nobody in the troop saw it happen. That is how it goes now. The border is yours to hold. Every threat arrives at your body first. You don't send a younger male ahead of you. You walk to the front and your body is the answer. At 4 a.m., you smell it before you hear it. You are already half awake on the granite ledge. You always are. The smell is wet fur and old meat. You drop 12 feet to the ground without a sound. The troop sleeps above you, every one of them. You move through the dark acacia scrub toward the smell and you find it. A juvenile spotted hyena, maybe 40 pounds, nosing at the troop's sleep perimeter. You charge hard and fast. You scream once. It bolts into the dark and you chase it 80 yards to be sure. You stand in the dark alone. Your shoulder burns. Your breath is loud. Nobody saw it. Nobody will ever know. You walk back. You climb the ledge. You sit. This morning, one of the older females spends 11 minutes grooming the fur along your back. Her fingers are careful and slow. For a moment, it feels like something. Then she glances sideways, just once, toward the fig cluster you've been sitting near. You watch her eyes. You understand. She is not here for you. She is here for the figs. You let her finish anyway. It has been 6 weeks since anyone touched you without wanting something back. You know the difference now. The knowing sits in your chest like a stone that won't move. Level 8, the Fortress. You are 8 years old. Your left canine is chipped. It happened 4 days ago. A younger male, maybe 5 years old, thick through the neck, smelling of ambition, came at you twice in 1 week. You beat him both times. The first fight lasted 40 seconds. You had him on the ground and he submitted fast. You felt good after. Strong. Sure. The second fight was different. He came harder. You clashed mouth to mouth at the base of the fig cluster, and you felt the chip before you heard it. A small crack, like a dry twig, deep inside your jaw. You won anyway. He ran. But you stood there after, running your tongue across the broken edge, and something shifted in your chest that hasn't shifted back. Your left canine is slightly shorter now. Every time you open your mouth in a threat display, the gap is there. Asymmetrical. Wrong. The troop can see it. You know they can. So this afternoon, when a mid-ranked male lingers too long near your resting spot, you don't charge. You perform. You scream. You grab a dead acacia branch and shake it until the leaves fall. You throw dust. You slam both palms into the ground 3 times. The whole display lasts 40 minutes. 40 minutes of noise and motion to move one male 6 feet to the left. He moves. You win. Technically. You are breathing hard when it's over. Your jaw aches at the root of the chipped tooth. You sit down and the troop resets around you. Lower males yield, a juvenile clears your path to the water, and it all looks the same as it did a year ago. It isn't the same. You are still the king, but you are a king who spent 40 minutes screaming at a branch to avoid a fight. You know why. Your body knows why. It is not on your side anymore. It has its own opinion now. And its opinion is that the debt is coming due. Level 9, the Fallen. You are 9 years old. The debt arrived on a Tuesday. It comes at dawn. 2 of them, the thick-necked male from 4 months ago, and a second one, slightly smaller, moving with him like a single machine. You have never seen them coordinate before. You didn't know they could. They hit you from two sides at the same time, and your body, which has its own opinion now, cannot answer both at once. The fight lasts less than 3 minutes. You are not killed. You are not even badly torn. There is a gash above your left eye, maybe 2 inches long, and your right shoulder moves wrong when you lift it. But the real thing, the thing that ends it, is that you turn. You turn and walk away, and neither of them chases you. That is how it ends, not with a killing, with a walk. Within 48 hours, the troop reorganizes around you like water around a stone. A female who groomed your back every afternoon for 2 years looks straight through you this morning. A juvenile who used to scatter at your shadow trots past your feet without breaking stride. You are still inside the troop's edges, still visible, just no longer relevant. By the third night, you are sleeping 200 yards from the main cliff, alone. You find the berries on the fourth day, a dense patch, ripe and heavy, in a low thicket at the edge of your new range. You sit and eat them slowly. All of them. Every one. No one approaches. No one circles. No one watches from a branch waiting for their chance. Not because you protected them, because no one considers you worth the effort. You sit in the quiet with the juice on your hands, and you understand something you cannot undo. The troop was never yours. You were never its king. You were its instrument, its teeth, its noise, its threat. And now there is a newer instrument, and you are simply a 9-year-old male sitting alone in a patch of berries at the edge of a world that has already forgotten you were in it. Level 10, the gray muzzle. You are 12 years old. The gray came slowly, first at the muzzle, then above the brow. Now it spreads across your whole face like dust that won't brush off. The coat at both shoulders has thinned to something ragged and pale. You move in the mornings with a stiffness in your right hip that never fully loosens, a souvenir from a fight you barely remember the cause of. You sit at the edge of the acacia grove in the late afternoon light. 30 yards away, the juveniles tumble in the red dirt. The same red dirt. The same grove. The same long shadows at the same angle. You don't move toward them. You don't move away. You watch a young male, maybe 4 years old, pull himself up to his full height at the waterhole. He slaps the surface. He barks twice. He looks around to see who noticed. You know exactly what he will do next. You know the order of it, the puffing up, the charge that stops short, the circling, the wait to see who drops their eyes first. You did it 100 times in this same dirt. You know which part feels like power and which part is just noise aimed at your own fear. He does every step in the right order. It won't be enough. Not forever. Not even for long. You have no way to tell him that. 2 of the older females are 15 yards to your left. They don't groom you. They don't threaten you either. You are simply present, the way a rock is present, the way a dead branch is present. Not relevant, not dangerous, just there. The troop moves at dusk. You follow at the back, 40 yards behind, your gait uneven on the slope. You are still here. That is the whole of it. You are still here. A newborn male clings to his mother's belly, unaware that he will spend years fighting for rank among the very baboons he now ignores. He cannot imagine the scars he'll earn, the alliances he'll forge and shatter, or the moment he finally ascends, only to find the view no lonelier than the ground below. One day, a smaller male will watch him from the periphery with that same innocent hunger. The wheel turns, and another begins to climb. The cycle continues.